hey, man, sorry, we had a party. That's what you're going to have to tell your children. We had a party for 50 years. We did it on cheap credit. We did it by going all around, all over the world and doing things we should not have been doing. Bad things. We had a 50-year party. We bought homes and cars and we mortgaged them and we put them on credit cards and we took out lines of credit. We took out big mortgages. We built big, beautiful cities and then stopped giving a shit about them. And we financed this with expansion, that was, financed by war and deceit and fraud. And then we also, did this on the backs of immigrants that we pay slave labor to. And we did a lot of bad things. And there were good things that came with that, sure. But we've had a party. We had a big party. And the party was fun. And the music at the party was fun. And well, now the music's not too fun at the party anymore because nobody can sing anymore. You turn on the music and everybody's like, help me. And you go, this isn't that fun anymore. And you used to be able to turn on the TV at the party and see some fun stuff and chuckle and go, but you can't because you turn on the TV and it's Chelsea Handler going, you're white. So that's not fun anymore either. And the party itself is starting to feel not too fun anymore. But then there are people at the party that are going, we can keep the party going if you come into this room. And you go, what's in this room? And you go, well, there's a million words you can't say, and you can't look at each other, and you can't have any feelings, thoughts, or expressions. And here's a little chip, and we're putting it in your ass. And do you have coronavirus? And put on your mask, and don't speak. And if you have a business, you can't run it. Stand in the corner and look at the fucking floor. And there's other people that are going, well, we can keep the party going too, but you got to come in this room. And you go, what do you do in this room? We just jump around without the music, and if you say there is no music, we kill you. We just say the party's going and it's fun. And then you go, well, if I point out that the food sucks and there's no music, then we say, no, dummy, did you read Q? There isn't supposed to be music at this party. Music's the devil. And you go, what? What about food? You don't need any fucking food. Q provides you all the nutrition you need. And you go, so I have a choice between one or two of these rooms. Or you could just sit in the living room and wait for the parents. And you know who the parents are going to be? President Xi and China. And when they open that fucking door and they say, we're here, you're going to say, Mommy and Daddy, I love you. I'm so fucking sorry. I could have went in one of these rooms with the crazy people, but I decided to sit here and stay here and wait for you. I'm so sorry.
Look at them yo-yos. That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Now that ain't working. That's the way you do it. Let me tell you, them guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. We got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Oh, a little faggot with the earring and the makeup. Yeah, buddy, that's his own hair. The little faggot got his own jet airplane. The little faggot, he's a millionaire.
Freaking emergency. Trump is absolutely crapped all over us. He's been totally compromised, blackmailed. There's no damn doubt about it.
We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs.
I agree with you that there are Jewish factions, but the one thing that they're all on the same page about is that they're all on Team Jew, and they all spit on Christians. And this is a well-known thing. You go to Israel, and they literally spit on Christians. And it's so tragic that there are so many Christian Zionists or Christian Philo-Semites. These are not the Jews of the Old Testament. These are rabbinical Jews.
So much came together, the gravy overflowed, and I think I can explain a lot about what's happening in the world.
To play the guitar, I should have learned to play them drums. Look at that mama, she got it sticking in the cameraman. We could have some. And he's up there. What's that? Hawaiian noises. He's banging on the bongos like a chimpanzee. Oh, that ain't working. That's the way you do it. Get your money for nothing. Get your chicks for free. We got to install a microwave oven, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs.
Well, Adolf Hitler needs me? Okay, I'll do it.
I'm going to bat for you, Hitler. I got your back, Hitler.
These people are in some type of psychosis.
Listen here.
They have no idea.
ain't
They don't
working.
care about you.
That's the way you do
They
it.
don't care about you.
You play the
They
guitar
want
on
power.
MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing. and
Jeffrey
your chicks
Epstein.
for free.
Yeah, but before you judge me,
Money
know
for
this.
nothing.
Yes, I was on the sex island,
Chicks for free.
but only for the snorkeling.
Money for nothing.
I didn't know anything about the kid stuff.
Chicks for free. Ooh, and money for nothing. Chicks for free.
You heard that right, people. Israel has documents about blowing up Gaza with 500 nukes just to build a canal. Their goal is to replace Egypt, cut off Russian influence, control one of the most critical trade corridors on Earth, and the only thing standing in the way is a bunch of Palestinians they'd rather not deal with. So what do? You pull off a false flag event to give you the green light to flatten the strip under the cover of war. They get to pretend it's about Hamas and then frame the reconstruction as a humanitarian rebuild.
Look at that, look at that.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years.
Eddie, I'm living in Christ every day. I'm a Christian. I go to church. I pray every day. I pray the rosary. And what we're called to do, we're called to go out and evangelize and tell the truth. There's horrible iniquity and horrible injustice going on in the world. If you're a Christian, you have to be disgusted at the state of our country. Like I said, the filth in the media, the filth in our school system, the groomers, the porn, the media, it's terrible. And to sit by and watch all these innocent people in some kind of quietist, people call this the Benedict option, I think it's a dereliction of duty. I think it's happening.
The people that teach us our history and teach us our sciences are the most indoctrinated. Because the way you become a professor is you memorize and regurgitate what the Rockefeller-funded textbooks tell you. You don't question it. You don't challenge it. You memorize it, regurgitate it, and then you can teach it to the next generation. And that's the bottom line. It's unbelievable. I mean, teachers are the worst as far as indoctrination. And again, I don't think they're liars.
Shut the fuck up, towelhead. Don't you got some fucking trinkets to sell tourists or something, huh? Don't you gotta go and fucking take a bath for the 5th time a day without soap? Camel head. Oh, you fucking camel towel head. Shut the fuck up and sit down. We are Romans. We was Romans.
Give me liberty or give me death. I'm a Malcolm X kind of guy. When he was asked, what is the price for freedom? The price for freedom is death. And if you aren't willing to pay that price, then don't use that word in your vocabulary. This is my thinking. This world is unacceptable. I don't know how unacceptable became acceptable, but unacceptable to me is unacceptable. And I would rather die in the fight than sit by and be an observer in this literal fate of World War III that we're sitting here on the verge of right now.
Folks, we're back. It's the year of our Lord 2025. It's July 24th. If you haven't accomplished something this year, you better get up off your ass. That's all I have to tell you. Me and Dylan, we might have been a little bit down and out last episode, a little bit of depressing subject matter. It's not a problem. Me and Dylan are good. We're back in it. We're focused up. We're fighting for who we've lost.
I've actually been more white-pilled than ever lately, which is surprising because, it actually before that took, a massive black pill with the Epstein shit and just realizing Trump's definitely in on it 100% and is not going to release it ever. And that was a huge black pill for me. But then out of that, I realized that even if you make it through that, like just getting fucking punched in the fucking nuts that hard, you can make it through anything pretty much. And Christ, like, he'll never, no matter what happens,
Villains bring the big man into this.
Satan cannot tether or fucking break your tether with Christ. You're going to be connected to Christ your entire life. There's nothing that Satan can do about it. You got to fight the good fight.
I mean, always wise words from our pastor. Sorry about that quick jump cut. I dropped a name of one of our classified informants. My bad.
Yeah, he called me the pastor and then my full name, but I don't think we're going to let that slide. The Mossad agents are already fucking shooting my dogs outside my house. We gotta keep a low profile here, folks.
His family's in the crosshairs, and I can't do it.
And speaking of the Epstein files, I don't want to just fucking harp on the Epstein files over and over again, but
he's back to it.
You know Thomas Massey, who I was talking about, the congressman from Kentucky?
Yeah, the beast.
He actually is going beast mode right now in the Epstein files. So first of all, I found out that everybody is taking a fucking 6-week break. The government employees, all of them are taking a 6-week break.
Dude, it's been a hard fucking year for them, Dylan. Come on now.
They're taking a vacation. And then on top of that, they're just like, all right, fuck it. The Speaker of the House is like, all right, we just got to shut down everything because Thomas Massey is getting a vote by everybody, all the House of Representatives, and he's acting like they have it to release the Epstein files in full. We know that Trump's named on there, so then Trump's getting the Speaker of the House to stop the government from fucking making a vote on anything. They're just going to take a break. Even before their break, they're taking a break before their break, and then stopping all votes of anything important, just some mild fucking unimportant shit. And then they're hoping it just blows over in this 8 weeks or however long it's going to be, but that's just fucking crazy.
Now, the average American's, their attention span has been lowered to a seriously low level, squirrel-like, some might say. And we're under attack. We're having one of the biggest cover-ups in our lifetime happening right in front of our eyes, and it just seems like nobody gives a fuck. I know where people are coming from. They say, what are you going to do? Well, I mean, what are you going to do? I don't know. Maybe just even talk about it would fucking be a start. I can't believe that so many people are just going down this road. I mean, no, you guys are still talking about that? I heard that out of my dad. And it blew my fucking mind, man. It's not good. It's descended into madness.
I think you're off on that, though, because I think this is the biggest fucking cover-up we've had in the 2000s and all of the 2000s. This is like...
You think this is the big kahuna?
Dude, it is. Like,
I'm
not talking as far as, like, 9/11 was bad, obviously, but this is like... So many people are involved in this that are fucking...
It's covering up the pedophilic elite. It's covering up the Satanists. I mean, Dylan's saying this is bigger than a war-starting terrorist attack for good reason. I mean, these people... It's insidious. They have their fucking roots in everywhere.
And just like Epstein, the Diddy shit, they're doing the same thing at the Diddy parties. They're doing the same thing in the Playboy Mansion. It's all the same cabal up top, running the shit, and
they're making an elite.
It's fucking...
You're not part of it.
It's mainly just one religion. It's also...
Dude. Respect to our overseas...
We respect our allies on the Going Postal podcast. That's what my APAC member told me.
Respect to the overseas nations. That's all I have to say about this matter.
Dude, Massey fucking, as soon as he says that every member of Congress has an APAC representative, he called him a babysitter. They have an APAC babysitter. As soon as he says that, 2 weeks later, his wife dies.
I mean, these things happen. I mean, come on.
I mean, did she take the...
You think the cabal used magic spells on her to kill her?
I mean, all it takes is that she fell for the COVID shot back in 2020, and then they just fucking...
They activate... Okay, I see what you're saying now. They activate her genetic code to shut her down.
That's what you got to do. Thomas Massey, I know he's a true American...
We like vaccines. I think you should get your vaccines. We love them.
He's an American patriot. I know he was like, fuck that shit, but I bet his wife's like, you need to get it, honey. This is right whenever it's going down, I'm sure she fell for it for a little bit, and that's how we ended up here.
Most people did. You can't blame them. Most people did.
My wife did, and also our kids ended up fine, so that's kind of crazy. I kind of thought...
This just in, it doesn't make every kid retarded.
She only did take one, though. She, like...
booster.
As soon as the boosters were coming out, I finally convinced her, like, not to. But she had to take it because of her college. Her college was literally forcing her to take it, or else she had to, like, wear a mask in every class, wear a mask in all of her dorms, which, like, I definitely would have done. I wouldn't have taken it. But I was like... I thought I was just a paranoid schizophrenic at the time who, like, thought that... I was the only one.
Little did we know that we were just actually correct.
Yeah.
We were not the paranoid schizophrenics.
Dude, I was door dashing, and everyone in High V besides me was wearing a mask, and not a single person. I'm not exaggerating at all. Every single person in there, because that was whenever I was door dashing in the bigger city by us, that like they actually had COVID lockdowns. Whenever I was working at Domino's, like there was no one out on the street. They actually were forcing everyone to wear a mask and like had curfews and shit. Unlike the town that's closer to us, that's smaller, which had more freedom.
Beast.
But like, since that was a college town, dude, everyone was buying in hook, line, and sinker. The most indoctrinated people are going to college nowadays, and it saddens me to see I'm not going to say who it is, but my guy that I know goes to college, goes to that same college in that same town, pays $25,000 a year, I'm sure, to go to this fucking college.
More.
And then
more.
And then they just teach him in German history. So much propaganda.
Whoa! Don't talk about that. I mean, what are they? I don't know how we can't spit on the German people in their history class, Dylan. I don't know what the problem is with that.
I mean,
it's a hateful fucking culture, dude. Fuck them.
I can learn more. He's paying so much money for this just one class, and I could learn more in one BitChute video. Just an hour and a half documentary.
I wouldn't go as far as BitChute videos, but I would go any documentary.
Dude, I'm thinking about running for president and just taking over every...
This is good. I like this.
I'm taking all of the big man, the Austrian painter, the great noticer.
Whoa!
I'm taking all of his policies and just running with it hard.
I like that.
I'm watching all the AI speeches and just taking everything just for verbatim, and I think it holds up today pretty well.
You're bringing power to the people.
This is
Dylan, you're about to be a socialist icon. I can't wait.
This is where I was going with fuck, I just lost my train of thought.
First Amendment audits. That's where you're going with. You're just trying to protect the rights of the people. Dylan's a big socialist. He loves you guys. He loves the working class. As long as you're not a blue line bully.
But yeah, oh shit, now I remember what I was going to say. You were off, I think, just because your dad said that about Epstein. Like, I can't believe anyone's actually saying that. Like, it's only been a couple weeks. It's the most prolific fucking blackmail artist, sex trafficker of all time.
Dude, I mean, I think you're underestimating how fast they can make you go away.
But
Dylan, the biggest mass shooting in American history was from some guy up in a fucking hotel shooting down on a whole crowd of people, and there's a lot of fucking holes in that, but I mean, they got away with it. It could have been a fucking stealth helicopter.
What I'm seeing, though, is that it's actually people waking up more than I've ever seen people wake up. Like, all the Instagram comments, all the YouTube comments, I'm actually seeing so many more people believing in shit that I thought that no one would ever get a hold of. I never thought anyone would fully buy into the Epstein shit, and people are pissed nowadays. Like, people are going postal, some would say.
It's pretty sweet. It's the Great Awakening. I mean, Alex Jones said it himself. We have the Democratic pedophiles on the run. He switched up on Trump. He's totally lost faith in him. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
No, I think Alex Jones is either a clone or compromised by Israel, so I don't even watch him anymore.
He's a clone Jones, man. He's lost to us.
I'm dead ass. He's not on our side anymore. He's on our side about some things. He's like a limited hangout. He'll only talk about some things, but he won't actually get into the nitty gritty. He'll call him the globalist, but he won't actually talk about what's going on.
Uh-oh. He won't say who the globalists are. I know what you're talking about now. I got you. Listen, I don't know how we got on this discussion, but I think we should always just remember at Going Postal, love your neighbors and you love yourself. Again, we were down last week, but now we're up. As Dylan said, he's the most white-pilled he's ever been. There's a glimmer of fucking hope Folks, there's a glimmer of hope in this darkness. It's called going postal.
I think that if I actually just try to tell people in my everyday life what I think about Israel, I don't hate Jews. Like, I don't.
Whoa!
I mean,
he hates the country.
Exactly. I hate their policies. I hate what they're doing. But, like, I don't think we should fucking...
So what's your opinion on Netanyahu? Do you think he's a trustworthy individual?
I don't even give a fuck what he does over there. I just don't think we should be involved at all is, like, my main takeaway. Like, I do give a fuck. Like, it's horrible to see this genocide going on, and it makes me just literally throw up. But the main reason I'm about to throw up, I wouldn't say the main reason, people are dying, but, like, my tax dollars are going over there to pay for it is why it's so fucking bad. Like, I'm partly paying for a genocide, an ethnic cleansing.
Here at Going Postal, we support neither side. We just think that the Middle East belongs to Christians. This just in, folks. This just in at Going Postal. We're taking Jerusalem now. We are actually owning the Levant. The Christians are taking it over. We're putting a big cathedral right over the top of the Dome of the Rock, and then we're going to put crosses everywhere, and it's going to be sweet. And then it'll be peace on earth.
I'm dead ass starting my political career. This is the very moment where you see me just fully shift into a politician. I'm not joking
at all. He's about to turn into a lizard.
I'm not a politician for the cabal. I'm talking a politician for the people.
This man's a small town fucking runner.
I was just joking about running on all the Austrian painters' policies, but I did ask to take away some good things. I mean, you can admit he had a couple good. He was right about a couple things. Come on, everyone can admit that.
Dylan is going to establish no smoking programs, and he's going to, power to the workers. You're about to bring about a socialist utopia in America. I can't wait. I hope you guys are excited because I am too.
There's going to be no dual citizen, no dual passports. No dual citizenship.
You have to. You got one single nationality here.
And anybody who is, I say we just kick them out right now. I say we don't got to kick out all the J's, but I mean we could just.
Okay.
We could kick out the ones with dual citizenships, and we got to stop letting in people. I mean Trump's
here at Going Postal. We love immigrants. Let's talk about this,
dude. Trump's letting in. Literally just as many as Biden and getting rid of less than Obama was doing. He's literally less deportations.
He is definitely less deportations than Obama. Obama, all-time beast.
Everything he ran on, bro, everything was a lie. And it's just crazy how many people bought it. It was partly because of the assassination, partly because Joe Rogan did it, and partly because we had the fucking worst possible option you could possibly imagine on the other side. Not saying we like I'm a Democrat faggot. But
whoa, we respect our blue brothers.
You guys are on the wrong side, and Republicans are on the wrong side. Neither side's right because they're all ran by
two wings, same bird. It doesn't matter. You know who they are. We don't need to say it. Just let it go, Dylan. It's game over. It's done for.
Nah, I'm white pill,
dude. Your white pill is done. It's about to turn fucking rotten and shower. It's about to turn black.
The Holy Spirit speaks through me. I just do the research. I just got to sit down and put the time in. And then, dude.
You're just a guy talking.
It's crazy. The Holy Spirit just brings me the information. I'm like a beacon of truth. And
I found your muse.
This is it right here.
Like an ancient Roman. You're speaking to the muses before you start writing.
Why is every... Dude, this is just what... Have you heard of fucking Metzger? What's his first name? Kurt Metzger?
I've heard the name.
He's one of my...
Pass me your Nick stick before you continue. I just stole his vape.
He's one of my favorite podcasters right now. He's on YouTube. Like he's on every podcast right now. He's talking about conspiracies. He's funny. And he just was on War Mode today. Literally today. It was such a coincidence. I don't know if he's been on there before, but they called it Kurt Mode and they just dropped it today. I was like, dude, this is so weird because I've been every day for the past 2 weeks looking up Kurt Metzger and then going by time, searching by results of time, whichever's the newest videos coming out. He's been on some banger podcasts lately, and he's talking about so much, bro. He's literally talking about every conspiracy you can think of.
And dude, he's taking over the zeitgeist. I like this. I mean, you're part of that, dude. You put your unconscious soul into the waking world, and that, I mean, Kurt Metzger dropped on war mode. That's what happens.
And he's been on Rogan a couple of times. He's like kind of friends with Rogan. Like, there's a lot of people who are like associated with him but not friends with him. But he's like talks behind the scenes about like what Rogan's doing. He's saying that, dude, in the green room of the mothership, they got people who are in the CIA. He thinks either Mossad agents or in the CIA in the mothership green room, bro.
I mean, I believe it.
He's giving us the inside baseball, dude. You gotta check him out.
Okay. He's over the target. that's all we know. I mean, I'll try anything once. No.
Metzger's just on war mode. Greg Reese was just on war mode, and then I've been listening to Greg Reese a lot. And I haven't even known about him. I didn't even know he was involved with InfoWars until I listened to him on war mode. He's into flat Earth heavy. I know you're not gonna like that, but I love it, bro. He's literally just
dude. I want to clear up all confusion about the flat Earth, guys. It's not like I fucking know, but I mean, somebody has to poke holes in fucking. In these theories sometime, and I want to go to the ice wall, okay? I want to see the fucking summer gate. I want to go to Hyperborea. Please take a picture and send it to me, and then I'll follow you. But I'm not going to be the brave explorer going off to the edge of the world. I don't have that type of Skrilla, nor do I like the cold.
What really red-pilled me on Flat Earth was seeing it for myself on a weather balloon, seeing how there's never any curvature at all, no matter how high it goes. People just lie all the time and say they can see it from airplanes. You can't see it no matter what. I'm telling you, if you haven't seen it for yourself, you should look up a weather balloon video and watch it go to 100,000 feet. You never see it at all. And what really where they first started coming up with how we had Flat Earth for a long time, and where they first started saying that the Earth wasn't flat was by looking at ships as they go over the horizon, and they see the sails, but they don't see the bottom of the ship. Like they think that the ship is going over the curvature of the Earth. But like, first of all, water is not going to curve like that. Water's going to stay flat and level. But anyway, what the horizon isn't even what anyone thinks it is, which sounds schizophrenic as fuck. But I just watched a video by Eric Dubé. I don't know if you ever heard that name before.
No, I've missed him.
But he dropped it's like a less than 10-minute video. He just dropped it on BitChute. You should check it out for yourself. But it's just called What is the Horizon? And seeing visuals for yourself where you're standing on the beach looking, you see why a ship would disappear, because as you sit there on the beach and zoom into a sunset, the sun's setting, you only see half the sun, let's say. As you zoom into that sun, the sun rises farther from the surface, farther from the horizon, up in the air. And it's it's not going down under the curvature of the Earth whenever the sun sets. The sun is just getting farther away from you, and it's just your perspective that's making it look like it's going down. But the sun, in my opinion, is just getting farther away from you. It's not setting or rising.
Okay, I'm following.
And dude, you have to see the visual for yourself. You have to because I don't live on the beach, so I can't test this for myself, but I can test it just looking at the horizon. And if you have a camera that zooms in so much, you only see half the sun on the horizon. As you zoom in, bro, the sun rises farther from the horizon. It rises in the air because your perspective changes. You go to where that zoom in is. You go to where your perspective is changing. You're not, and through that camera lens, you're not standing where you're standing anymore. You're going to where that zoom is, and that's why the sun's rising. It's fucking crazy shit, bro. And I still don't understand it.
Did we do a zoom in on a boat, though? Did we do a zoom in on a ship?
I didn't see that for myself, but
Dylan, I'm going to tell you the first thing I think of whenever I hear this is there's a difference between an object that's on Earth and an object that's millions of miles away. That's the first thing I think of. I don't know. The horizon might be fucking fake. It could be just an illusion.
Flat Earth people don't believe that the sun's a million miles away.
See, this is what all I was waiting for was the planetary mix-up and fucking the cosmology of Flat Earth is lost on me.
They believe it's a local sun, like just within, I don't know how many miles, doesn't fucking matter, but they believe it's local, and they believe it's like, whenever it's, I'm going to butcher it because I'm retarded.
I mean, Dylan, I don't think you couldn't make it sound not retarded, so fucking let her rip. I want to hear it.
you're on a flat plane and the sun just going farther away from you, that's going to Europe. Like, it's just going farther away from you, then when it comes back in a big circle on this flat Earth. The reason it's setting is because it's just going farther away from you and you're not seeing it, and then the moon's coming towards you.
Okay, so it's kind of like a lamp. It's kind of like a lamp where it just focuses on one part of the planet
Yeah,
at a time.
exactly.
Okay, I got you.
So, like, they spin in a circle around this flat Earth, and whenever you have the moon on our side of the hemisphere, the other side has the sun, like on Europe's side. And in every flat Earth model, there's an ice wall around us, and they're stopping us from seeing Antarctica.
I do know that. I do know about the ice wall.
And
I know about Hyperborea and the Summer Gate. I'm ready to see it.
And it just lends so much credence to that whenever we can't agree on anything. There's fucking tensions everywhere. We're about to go into World War III. Nobody can agree on anything, but everyone can agree to not go to Antarctica.
This is the one thing that gets me. This is the one thing that gets me about Dylan being right is what the fuck is going on up there? I don't know if it's the flat Earth. I don't know if there's some fucking weird ancient stuff, some alien technology. A bunch of fun stuff. Who knows? I do know there's fucking massive black pyramids there that look really weird. Have you seen those? Have you seen all the footage of those?
No. I can't trust anything now because I don't know what's AI anymore, because people are making fake AI videos talking about like what's in Antarctica, and they'll make some fake ass looking buildings that are like ruins and shit, and then I just find out like in the comments that it's AI. You can kind of tell, but some shit, dude, I was just looking at flooding in Texas on Instagram. They posted like how fast the river is rising, and like it was flooding just towns that were on the river, and it was a fucking AI video, and I couldn't tell at all. Like literally watched it and I was like, that's fucking crazy that the water rose that fast, and it was an AI video. And I
don't go on many social medias because of that anymore, dude. The AI videos are out of fucking control. The AI slop on YouTube. Just go to your YouTube shorts. It's inundated with AI slop. It's game over. If you think they're actually made by real people, look at the content. I mean, it's not nearly as quality as this. I know that for damn sure.
And the deep fakes, whenever we have deep fake politicians saying shit, it's going to trick so many people whenever they can actually get it looking realistic. It's already looking pretty good, but the deep fakes, you can still obviously tell what's fucking fake and real. They can't get the voices 100% right, but I mean, we've seen how fast it's evolved. Now we're literally sounding like Joe Rogan right now. He has the same talking points over and over again in every podcast, and it's AI.
I mean, it's pretty sweet.
AI, COVID, aliens.
I mean, these are things that we need to talk about, and this is the dick and the balls of it. I think the AI revolution is terrifying. I'm horrified, but there's no stopping it now. I think it's game over. It's too late. These tech people, these guys are transhumanists. They want to fucking evolve beyond. I don't know what the fuck that means in 10 years or 20. I do know it's already disgusting to me. I don't know how it's going to be in 10 years. It's really going to be horrifying, people. I don't think whenever you don't know if anything is fucking real, are you even going to be using the internet? I think this might be a play to fucking destroy the internet. I've heard this talked about before. I don't know what you think about this. This is just bouncing crazy stuff off the wall. But the internet, I mean, it's where you can get anything. It's where you can talk to anybody. You can do whatever you want. It's kind of like a frontier, a Wild West. But you know how these people are. They can't have that. They can't have you running wild and free like how you should. You need to be caged like some animal. So we make artificial intelligence. I mean, it's going to be great to fucking have a brain that thinks for us. But we can just unleash so much AI slop at the very start of it that we can annihilate the internet for everybody. Just cut off communication with who knows how many people across the globe, and you don't even want to interact with it. And we're back to fucking to the 1950s where you can just lie about anything.
Right now we are waking up way too much for the elite, for the satanic elite. There's actually so much information online that is exposing so much shit. We can't get the fucking Epstein files. Oh, they'll just release the MLK files and then everything will be fine, right?
Like we didn't know that the FBI killed him. I mean, like you would have to be a fucking retard if you thought that happened the way they said.
Dude, and they didn't even release everything, which is the funniest thing. Like, if they want to cover it up, if they actually wanted to fucking release it, they already have to release it by court order in 2027. All the secret audio recordings of King, they still like left, didn't release any of that. And
Dude, I cannot wait until they release the JFK files. Oh my god, that's gonna be a fucking bombshell.
Dude, the only thing that makes sense for me for what is happening, for so many people to be involved, is it's like we're fighting against more than just man. We're fighting against Satan. We're fighting against the darkness.
You think there's demons at work here? You think these people, what are they worshiping in Bohemian Grove?
How could so much stay secret for so long? That's what everyone always says. Like, how could so many people keep a secret? It'd have to be so many people involved in it.
Dylan thinks there's dark powers at work.
That's the only explanation. I can't explain it any other way for so many people to be able to keep a secret, is because they're all working together.
Yeah, no, they're all working together, and they all have videos of each other doing terrible, horrifying stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's weird on the occultic stuff that the elites try to do. I don't really understand it, because it's not like the fucking layman is going out and doing all these crazy shit and researching this stuff. So there has to be a fucking reason that we're burning an effigy at Moloch's feet in Bohemia. I mean, there has to be a reason. There has to be a reason that there's fucking Hillary Clinton staffers sacrificing chickens to Moloch. There has to be a reason they're doing these spirit cooking things where they're drinking blood and semen. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if it's fucking dark powers at work. I don't know if it's demons in flesh. I don't know if it's just about adrenochrome and they love a drug that's only accessed by the pain of children. Regardless of what the truth is here, you're going to sound like a fucking schizo whenever you're talking about it, like how I do right now. And they know it. They're banking on it. I just want to know the reasons behind these things. It's just it just interests me, you know. It's just a stupid little hobby I have, asking about these weird fucking rituals they're doing.
The adrenochrome I fully believe in, because it's obvious that like it's a drug. It's made in the adrenalized brain of a child who is in complete fear.
What is walnut sauce?
And it's obvious that they harvest that, but I don't think that is the main reason why. Like, I don't think it's all like that's the big secret is adrenochrome. I think that's just part of it. I think that's just the best drug for them. Like, they're talking about it in fucking what's that movie? The fucking Vegas movie.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. They're talking about adrenochrome in it.
A terrible movie for somebody to show you on mushrooms the first time you're watching it. I just want to...
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. It'll probably send you down a dark path for a little bit.
Who did that, Timmy?
Yeah, one of our friends, whenever we were on mushrooms one time, I tried popping his back, and I think I just fucked his back up for the rest of his life. Whenever I tried popping it, I was like, dude, I got you. I'll try to help the best I can. Like, I promise I'll give it my best shot. And then I just, like, fuck it up. And he's like, oh, that did not help at all. It didn't pop. And I was like, all right, I'll try this time, because I'm fucked up, dude. I should have just cut my losses there. And then I was like, all right, and I felt horrible for fucking up the first time. I was like, all right, I'll try my best the second time.
He gives it fucking another rip.
Then, yeah, it still didn't pop his back. And then he's just like, dude, three years later, he won't drop it. He's like, Dylan, I think you fucked up my back for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? We're on drugs. We're having fun. Sometimes somebody gets hurt. Nothing you can do about it, really.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope that fixes itself eventually.
I wouldn't count on that. But I also wouldn't count on you being the fucking main source of the back problem. If it was already fucked up before, and then you're just yanking away at it, I mean, fuck it.
First time I tried picking him up, and he's a lot bigger than me. And then the second time I tried, like, he was laying on the ground on his back, and I tried, like, CPRing him. Basically, I tried CPRing his back to fucking...
I know who this is, and it has to be the most fucking... You have to be so high on mushrooms to even think that this would be a possibility to accomplish.
The fucking 5 gram days where I wasn't even measuring it out, I'm just guessing I took around 5 grams. That shit brought me down some crazy paths. Like, I saw my own death that one time where, like, I went outside because we were all hanging out in the shed outside of a heater. Outside, huddled around a heater, and I was freezing my ass off the whole time, not having fun, tripping balls. I'm on 5 grams of mushrooms, didn't even weigh it. Could have been more. I could have been fucking taking...
fading away.
I could have been taking a heroic dose and not even known it. But, whenever I walk outside into the blackness, there's no shed light on outside or anything. I'm just trying to make it to my car, tripping so much balls, bro.
You saw the void.
And then I sit down in my car, blast the heater. It's not hot yet. It's going to take a while to warm up. And then I just sit there, close my eyes, don't realize that my eyes are closed, and experience my own death. Literally, not exaggerating, just trip balls enough to experience my own death. Not ego death, but like actually visually saw myself die, like was in the third person watching myself die on a drug overdose. My family shows up, they're like, what the fuck, like, you're dead. It's so crazy. And then I just have to go back to that, to my friends being like, yeah, I'm just feeling a little sick. I'm just going to drive home. And I actually did drive home that night, and I probably shouldn't let me. They did hold me there for like 45 minutes or an hour, but I was just like, guys, I'm a big boy. I can handle this.
Yeah, dude, I have to sleep in my own bed. I'm on mushrooms. Yeah, I know. I mean, everybody's had crazy experiences on psychedelics. I fell into the Matrix that one time. We were just chilling. It was me, Dylan, and somebody else. We were just chilling, watching fucking just bullshitting on mushrooms, whatever, in your room. And I literally fell out of this universe. And just, dude, it was just like flashes of images. It was fucking, it was wild. It was like, I don't know. It was like a fucking prophecy, dude. It was like a vision. And then I just snapped back, and dude, you have to remember that.
Yeah. Because you asked me if I was real or not.
Right, no, I snapped back into fucking reality. I'm back into fucking Dylan's bedroom, and I'm just sitting there. I look over at Dylan, and I had to verify that I'm back here.
I just thought of a great idea, but it's like, it's very risky. I probably shouldn't even say it on the podcast, but
what is it?
So somebody I know has 2 mimosa trees, is what they call them. And because I asked, like, what are these trees that have these pink flowers on them? Because I was just curious, and she blank called them mimosa trees, and I was like, huh. I remember hearing that from somewhere. Looked up mimosa trees and found out they're mimosa hostilis trees that are like mainly in Brazil. They got given to them by a neighbor whenever they were small, and they're giant trees now with big root systems. The reason I bring up that they have big root systems is because the mimosa hostilis tree is how you get DMT. They harvest the bark from the roots of the DMT. I could right now harvest the bark, which wouldn't kill the tree at all. Like, it is completely fine. You just harvest the bark. You leave the roots, leave the tree. All you need is that, and then you turn that into DMT. And then I was thinking about us smoking DMT on the podcast and then talking about what happened after. I thought that was a great idea, but that's like, we're probably not going to do that.
Dude, I'll tell you what, I used to want to do DMT a lot, and now I don't want to anymore because I heard this shit, and it kind of soured me on it. It was like, your body naturally produces DMT, and it floods whenever crazy shit's happening, you know, whenever you're about to die and all that. What if you just ruin that experience, like right at the fucking end of everything, and you've already taken DMT, and your body, it doesn't take to it like how it should. And I heard this, and I'm a big believer in the Ike reality of things. Whenever you die, it's just like changing the television, where you flash. I mean, your consciousness. It can't be created, or it can't be created or destroyed. First law of thermodynamics. Or the second, I don't know. It's one of them. Flat out, I don't know what you can say. Your conscious energy has to go somewhere. It's getting beamed. You might be the television. You might be the receiver. I don't know. I think your consciousness is going to get beamed somewhere else, and I want the chemical that causes that beaming to work properly. In me, I'm not sure. I mean, this is just crazy. But I'm also getting too old to take drugs. I did mushrooms by myself, and I was down and out for like 2 days afterwards. I was feeling so fucking rough. No joke. I mean, I got everything I wanted out of the mushroom trip. It was just a lot. It was a lot on my psyche.
Yeah, I could understand where, like, if you take DMT just even one time, it could mess up your tolerance for the big event of you dying. Like, it could, like, somehow affect that because it is just a drug and it is just, you would have built up a tolerance that you wouldn't have built up to taking it. So imagine what it's going to be like for Joe Rogan, who's taken it fucking however many times, like what his death's going to be like. He will be so, his tolerance will be so high to that drug that he won't even experience just anything close to what we're experiencing.
Yeah, and they say that the tolerance for DMT is like you don't. It's non-existent. I mean, there's no fucking research on it really, but it's a strange substance. I mean, it's a strange reality, something that can take you somewhere else. I mean, it's just something I probably shouldn't fuck with. I don't know. It's just something about spiritually. Mentally, I don't think I should, because I mean, what if you're fucking just A1 and then you do just take DMT and then you're fucking, I just break my head. I'm so stressed that day that I just break my mind and I'm fucked. I mean, I know that's not gonna happen. That obviously wouldn't happen. I'm taking psychedelics plenty, but I don't know.
I mean, it's a super big deal. It's like not the same as mushrooms at all, in my opinion. It's the most powerful psychedelic you can have. Like, I could definitely, I mean, it did for me. Like, I think it probably changed my life. I'd be on a different place completely if I wouldn't have taken it even one time.
It beams you into a different fucking reality. Who knows what it's going to show you?
I saw the jesters, but they weren't jesters. They kind of were like...
You saw the Clockwork Gnomes.
It's funny that you say that they're gnomes. They were kind of a mixture between like gnomes and the Easter Island heads. Like their faces kind of look like Easter Island heads to me, but they were like entities. They were not human for sure. They were not in human form.
They were Outlanders.
And they were just showing me shit they would hold it up in front of me. They were in a line, like they were holding up, just one would go after another because they were like knew that I was there for a limited amount of time. They were like, "You gotta check this out, bro," and held it up in front of me. And they were like, "You gotta check this out," and just held up the craziest shit that I've never seen before and couldn't even have imagined. Like, and it's just moving and changing colors all at the same time, and it's just like. And then the TV, we had the TV on in the background, and then that changes to an alien fucking language that I'm hearing the whole time. I don't know if that was the Clockwork Elves talking to me, or if that was the TV actually changing to a different language, but it just sounded like a alien language to me, like nothing I'd ever heard before.
It tuned your brain into a different frequency. I mean, you accessed a place that's not here. The other side.
Dude, the fucking Austrian painter, I just learned... In my opinion, it's just my opinion, folks, that's all I can give here. I think a lot of the deaths in Germany were responsible by Winston Churchill's sanctions and fucking blockades not allowing food in at the end of the war. And just a lot of people fucking starved to death. And that's where you see a lot of the pictures that they turned into propaganda and then turned those into death camps. And that's where we've gotten today, dude.
He's a typhus and starvation man.
You've seen... what Zyklon B does in these gas chambers whenever they're actually used. And I can admit that it was used in at least one because I've seen it myself. The walls are stained blue because of the gases in a certain concentration camp. But in all the other ones, it's just showers, bro. And there's fucking wooden doors where it can obviously seep through. There's holes in the ceiling. And
okay,
like,
you don't think they tricked them into taking showers. I got you. I like this.
And... dude, the bodies would show up, and the testimony where they say fucking 4 million people died in Auschwitz alone, the bodies would be somewhere. They can never find the bodies. Dude, and they said in 3 weeks, 450,000 died in 3 weeks. It's like just 400.
We have an episode about this on our Patreon. I think you guys should check it out. But I mean, this is... Dylan, you're preaching to the fucking choir here, pal. You're just trying to get the episode striked at this point.
Nah, dude, we're fine. Dude, Dan Bilzerian's going crazy, and they're not banning him off anything. They're allowing Nick Fuentes back on YouTube. I just watched him on YouTube today.
No way.
Dude, yeah.
Fuentes is back?
No, not his own channel. Sorry, I should have worded that better. But I just watched him as a guest on a podcast today. Jake Shields, have you heard of that guy? He's an ex-UFC fighter, and he's going hard on Israel, too. Dude, it's hard not to go on Israel whenever they're committing a fucking ethnic cleansing. Like, everyone can see what's going on at this point. The propaganda is not working. Everyone's pissed about fucking the Epstein files. The Nelk Boys just had on BB Netanyahu on their podcast.
They had Fuentes on before BB. Did you know that?
Full Send had Fuentes on?
Dude, they had Fuentes.
No, afterwards they had a live stream with him on. I saw that. Is that what you're talking about?
I think so, yeah. That's probably
it. But before that, yeah, they would not associate with Fuentes at all. And then they get so much backlash on the YouTube video. Whenever I looked at the dislikes, it was 20,000 likes compared to 103,000 dislikes. Like, everybody's pissed, and they are facing backlash. They have a Happy Dad brand where they're, like, so concerned about, like, there's so many people's lives that are at stake involving that big-ass company. And, like, they're fucking, dude, they're doing damage control so bad. They're like, we gotta get Fuente on. They're calling him Fuente. Like, we gotta pop in an upper decky. Gotta get Fuente on. Fucking doing damage control so bad. And then they even admitted that they got handed a scripted list of questions to ask him before even doing the podcast. And that's the only way that they would even be able to do it, is by asking him certain questions that were on it. And then they had to backtrack and, like, try to be to their fans, be like, oh yeah, we didn't go off of it really. We didn't really ask those questions, but they did. I couldn't watch the full thing because it pissed me off. But
no, I didn't watch it. I don't care to watch it.
I watched Fuentes on after, though. I watched that live stream. It was good, but he didn't go as hard as he wanted to.
It's good that people are recognizing that he might not be as truthful as he acts like.
He's like,
the man will do anything to stay in power. I mean, if he was literally anybody else, he's a nut job. He's a nut.
I'm not even mad at them for having him on because it actually just exposed all of his lies. Like, they actually put his lies on a big platform where everyone can realize that. A lot of people are pissed at the Nelk Boys. Like, I actually think it could destroy their reputations for a long time and destroy that Happy Dad brand. I could see people just boycotting that, not like starting a movement online, but just being like, you know what, like, I'm pissed about this. Like,
they taste gross anyway.
Yeah, I hated them whenever I tried them. But I could see this really doing damage to them hard financially. But I saw Fuentes on after where he live streamed that, and he said like he could have went harder on a lot of things, but he said that he woke up at 2 p.m. He's on a fucking great schedule. He woke up at 2 p.m. and his phone was getting blown up that the Nelk Boys wanted to have him on, so he got ready in 10 minutes, fucking threw on a suit, threw some water on his face, and then just recorded for 30 minutes with them or whatever. So like it cut him a little bit of slack. He didn't really have all of his thoughts prepared, but you should watch the live stream after that. It's really good.
I'll check it out. I've only seen clips.
He's also talking about the Epstein files and he's talking about how, like, are you guys happy? 6 months into the Trump campaign, you fucking get the MLK files. This is what we all wanted, guys. I'm sure that's what we all wanted right now, was the MLK files. There's nothing that anybody else is talking about right now. That's it.
You'd be stupid to talk about any other files. These are the most important files to ever be released.
Yeah, Going Postal already did a podcast on that about a year ago. We don't need that shit.
This has been known. It's been known. I mean, the fact that nobody was asking for the MLK files. Everybody already knew who did it. They sent him letters to try to kill himself. They wanted him to kill himself, so they sent him hate mail, acting like that would do it. Then we had to get somebody to blow his head off.
Yeah, that's obvious that. And then they literally got the cops to work with them, or maybe it was CIA agents. I don't know who cut the tree down, but they fucking got someone to cut the tree down right after. That fucking made the shot even possible because there's a big ass tree that would completely contradict the story that they went with. Like, it's so obvious that no, we don't need any files on that, guys. Can we just get what we wanted? You guys ran on that. Every single person in your fucking Kash Patel.
See, this is why
Pam Bondi. Every single person.
This is why getting rid of evidence is a problem. You can't just get rid of a piece of evidence that's just like in Waco, with the fucking left side door that they took out and nobody was ever able to find. You take away this evidence and then they act like, dude, what does that even prove? Even if you guys did have that, just everything. But I guess we can just act like it's nothing. It's what they always do. I mean, it's the American citizen has they're counting on it. Short attention span. Nah, they don't need to worry about the fucking tree limb getting cut down. They don't need to worry about the bullet holes in the door. They don't need to worry about the Jeffrey Epstein files.
And then Jeffrey Epstein's neighbor, literally connected to the same townhouse. He bought the other townhouse. He is just standing behind Trump while Trump's like, yeah, we don't need to release that. No big deal at all. And he's sitting there laughing on camera. Fucking Jeffrey Epstein's neighbor. Like, we're living in a clown world right now. It is insane what is happening.
With all the things going on, you guys want to talk about that?
Did you know that guy was Jeffrey Epstein's neighbor?
No, I didn't. That's good to know.
I can't fucking remember his name. I'll look it up. We need to save anyway.
He's a fucking big party beast.
Howard Lutnick is his name. He's just standing there behind Trump while they're about to go on Air Force One, and Trump's just like, it's fake news. Nothing to see here, folks.
Anybody that talks about that is saying fake news.
Nothing to see here. I have a small penis.
Dude, he doesn't. It's bell-shaped.
I can't even imagine Trump getting naked in front of a woman. I think he would feel too vulnerable. I think he has to have power all the time.
You think he wears a suit and does the deed? He has a penis hole for his suit.
In 2004, Trump literally has a rape case with Jeffrey Epstein. In 2004, this woman came forward and she said in 94, whenever she was only like 12, she got raped by Trump 5 times and Epstein 3 times. And then she comes out with this in 2004. Nothing ever comes of it at all because, like, how are you going to prove it? It happened 10 years ago. And Trump and Epstein have the best lawyers. Obviously, these guys are pretty good lawyers backing those guys.
Let's not talk about that.
But yeah, and I've read the court records, read exactly what she said, and it's fucking sick. She said that she was literally a sex slave under Jeffrey Epstein, getting pimped out to Donald Trump 5 times. She said, and Epstein had sex with her 3 times.
This was an American woman, correct?
Yeah.
See, people, just think about, you're only hearing testimonies from American women. Imagine how many third world countries are just getting sacked for their chicks. I mean, human trafficking it's one of the worst crimes in the world, and nobody talks about it happening. Everybody acts like it's just, nah, dude, it's not happening here. Wouldn't happen here. Bro, there's bitches getting fucking served at every port that you've ever been to. If it's on the fucking ocean, if there's a port to have containers, to have boats coming through there, them boys don't care. The Port Authority, you think the Port Authority's not going to take $100 to look the other way? These guys are out there slaving away.
And this is the part where I feel like it's connected to CPS, is because CPS loses 10,000 kids every year or some shit.
The adoption program, it might be a route to this.
They lose 15 kids a day. Just lose them, and that's just in the United States. It's so much easier where birth certificates aren't as big of a deal in these third world countries to just farm humans underground and never get caught, because there's so much shit going on in these other countries that no one's going to look into it at all. You just do it underground, and there is 100% globally, probably in every country, I would assume, child farms that are sold into the sex slave market, and it's just fucking crazy. And it's just like, whenever that's happening, people are just like, Epstein, he worked for Mossad, he's trafficking girls to his island. Like, who wouldn't believe that? Whenever it's just a fact that that's going on. Like, there's child farms all over the globe.
It's happening. I mean, you hear about Jeffrey Epstein's island. I mean, everybody freaks out about it. But then we learn later that Diddy's having freak-off parties. I mean, these sort of situations, these honeypots, they're happening everywhere. I don't think there's probably a night in Hollywood that goes by without one happening. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to say. I don't know what they want from us.
Imagine Bin Laden just chilling in his cave on dialysis, and then he's just watching the fucking U.S. news, and they're just blaming him for fucking months afterwards, like over and over again, that he did 9/11 whenever he literally is just chilling in his fucking cave, dancing to Lady Gaga.
I was about to say, I mean, the man dances to white girl music. It's respectable enough.
Poker face.
You know, he had a bunch of American media in there. I think you think he hated our freedom?
I can't believe that Jones called it also. So many people have talked about it at this point.
Jones
but
did call it.
He has to be just literally getting a truth bomb sent from the big man himself to just come up with that knowledge. He acquired the information. This is what I was saying earlier, bro. Jones did the work. He acquired the information, and then Christ gives him that fucking truth bomb. What did Jones do to get compromised from now and then? I don't know. But he used to go so hard on Israel. He used to talk about how they call us goyim. The Talmud is so fucked up. They think that Jesus is burning in hell.
It probably has something to do with the $1 billion lawsuit that he has.
You could say that has something to do with it, man. He's just trying to feed his family, guys. I mean, you'd do the same thing in his situation.
Would you want to keep InfoWars lights on? I would have.
I can't really get behind that because I can't be sold out no matter whether they put
He can't be sold out.
No matter how much money they give me.
He would never fucking go that low.
No matter if they put a gun to my head, I would never sell myself out for this country. No matter if my life's on the line, I actually would die. And I care about my family a lot. I care about my life a lot, but I would give my life for a greater good for my brothers and sisters in this country. And we're being fucking sucked dry by a parasite that is a certain group of people. I should just not even say a certain group of people. I should just say what it is, because then if I'm censoring my speech for this platform, then I don't even need to be on this platform. We might have to go solely to BitChute.
He wants to go to BitChute.
At least we could get I feel like we would get more views on there than uploading to YouTube, because I see some retards just posting online and getting a couple hundred views in a day, and they are just they're literally a schizophrenic, but they do get views sometimes, and that's just because they put in certain keywords into the search because of how fucked BitChute search
right
is.
The worst website to fucking I mean,
that is what sucks, is because I'll just see people posting their podcast and it'll just be SH the hook, and then they'll just put those words, and then they'll put Pizzagate Israel. That's just what the episode will be for everything. They'll just put that first or last in the title, or they'll just put the podcast title and then just put all those keywords, just so there's the only two ways to search on there is either most popular or new. You can't, you need these specific search terms.
If you try to put anything into a search bar on BitChute, it treats you like a fucking animal. It treats you like some sort of fucking hoofed creature. Like a dog.
If you want to watch a specific podcast from 4 months ago or something and you can't remember the title of it, you're not going to find it.
Dude, I cannot believe the behavior with BitChute in the fucking search bar. I've never felt lower. I can't, not even a dog or a hoofed animal is that low. I felt like a piece of fucking trash drifting on the side of the road in New York. That's how low I felt.
What's also shitty about that website, I love it. I hate it at the same time. I love that I'm able to get the truth off of there, but I hate almost everything else about it. Specifically the ads, because I'm not going to pay ad-free for BitChute, so I have to watch every single ad.
Probably wouldn't even fucking work.
Yeah, good point. It plays every 10 minutes on my video. An ad fucking causes my video to glitch and then takes 2 minutes to get the video reloading again after the ad plays, and it's the same ads over and over again for ivermectin and fucking... I don't even know what the other one is. An anti-aging,
colloidal silver,
an anti-aging product that and free energy, a free energy toaster.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the fucking new age of BitChute products. We're gonna get sponsored on BitChute by the fucking invisible toaster, and then we'll be happy. Then we'll be able to say our minds. I don't know. I think a good bit of censorship works for us because we got the Patreon. If you want to hear the dick and the balls of it, you can throw us $1 for a day. Listen to the archive, and then be just plenty happy with what we said.
Going Postal Podcast on Patreon. Check it out. I think it'll be worth it.
This was just a huge plug for our Patreon. We want you to watch it.
Also, like and subscribe while I'm just being a little Jew and plugging our shit. I'm just going to say to like and subscribe because, I don't ever like and subscribe.
He's threatening to abandon the platform you're listening to us on because he can't say one word. He can't talk about a certain group of people.
I mean, Jake Shields has to he doesn't censor any word and specifically censors the word Jew. I don't know if it's supposed to be funny, but he, censors the word Jew and he's, allowed on YouTube.
It's probably for a reason. It probably works. I don't know.
And, yeah, you got to check him out. He's had on that Owen guy from InfoWars, and I thought that episode was great. He just had him on a couple days ago. Dude, Owen spent, did he spend 2 years in prison for the January 6th shit?
Right.
He said, I didn't know that. That was fucking insane. He talked about that. I should have went back and listened to it. Because I was working and didn't really fully comprehend what. That is insane that he just going there, spent 2.5 years in prison.
Dude, I mean, literally an FBI agent, they opened up the fucking gates for him. They had fucking agent provocateurs in the crowd. I mean, it was an orchestrated event, and they act like it was the worst thing that happened in history. I still remember the text I sent you. Do you remember it? I can't even say what I said because of how greased what I said to you that night.
I don't remember what you said.
It wasn't very respectful to congressmen and congresswomen that were in danger, and I love them, and I'm glad they got out.
I like Fuentes and what he's saying right now, but he was at January 6th and didn't get arrested, and also was telling people to go inside. I think that's why Metzger, who was just on war mode, was talking about Fuentes saying that he was a Fed, which I don't believe at all. I've watched him enough to know that he's not a Fed. He's just chilling in his house. He got canceled whenever he was fucking 18, and he's been canceled ever since then. I'm very positive he's not a Fed, but Metzger thinks he's a Fed because he was telling people, he was at the Capitol on January 6th telling people, like firing people up. I don't know if he was telling people to go in or not. I haven't seen the video. But he's saying that he didn't get arrested there, and that just proves right there with so many other people that got arrested, especially if Owen starts with an S, Schroeder or some shit. If he's spending 2.5 years in prison for that, how is Nick Fuentes getting off scot-free whenever he's part of the same movement? He's fighting for Trump there just like he is.
A lot of people didn't get arrested, I mean.
But Fuentes is a prominent figure and also going against Israel, going against the establishment.
I mean, Alex was there too.
Yeah, good point.
Alex was telling people not to go in, Chad.
Trump waited a long time to tell people not to go in. I think he was just chilling in like a restaurant or some shit for like 5 hours while that was going on, and just eventually tweeted like, "You guys need to calm down."
They want to stop the steal. Donald Trump never bringing that up again also blows my mind. Like it was. I literally do believe him whenever they say that they stole the one to win for Joe Biden. I definitely do. I think Trump probably would have been the 45th and the 46th. But they couldn't have that.
I want to talk about the scandal because that's like, I feel like everyone knows though at this point that the election was stolen, but I don't even want Trump to win because he probably was just blackmailed at that point too. If he has a rape case on file since fucking 93 is whenever it happened, 95.
Dylan believes the victims. Love women's rights.
I'm very interested in politics nowadays, very interested in conspiracy, but like I just had a realization the other day that like a big part of what I was missing is like, literally, I don't want to quote Jordan Peterson, but like you got to make your bed.
I like this.
You got to make your bed, and like I haven't made my bed. I'm still young and retarded, and need to fix my own life. I need to fix my wrongs and where I'm wrong in my own life, and like I'm focusing. I am blaming a lot of. I want to talk about this stuff, but I'm blaming a lot of what's going wrong in my life on the elites whenever like I haven't even made my bed yet. I need to make my bed first before I can go talk about these. I'm not going to stop talking about the podcast or anything, but it's just like a realization that I need to make my bed myself. I need to fix the little things that I can do and to improve my life. Like
you need to have a good foundation to assault the globalists.
Exactly. Exactly. Like where the simplest things I'm doing wrong that I could improve on, just like my own health. I know it's hard to fucking stay healthy whenever you're sweating your ass off out in the sun, but like I could obviously do more to improve my health that I'm not doing, and to improve my own relationship with, say, my wife, my kids that I'm not doing, not fully being present in the moment, and like just I know that what I need to do, I just wasn't doing it, and I don't know why. Like it's just getting distracted with what's going on in the politics. I don't know, but.
These are painful, difficult times for everybody, Dylan. Don't get marred down and all the bullshit. It happens. Sometimes we're not the men we think we are, and and you just gotta fucking pull yourself up by your bootstraps and you're back to it. I mean, just because you're not the man you thought you are doesn't mean you can't make the man that you want to be.
Facts.
That didn't even come from Jordan Peterson.
That's just off the dome. But yeah, it's the little things that I'm not doing that I know I'm still. You can't just fucking go 180 and just improve all these things overnight. Like, you're fucked up. You need to just focus on one thing at a time and just slowly improving day by day. And I just feel like I got lost in the sauce a little bit and wasn't being as present as I could have been into just my work and like letting my vices take control of me more than I should. And I'm not going to fix myself, just stop jacking off, never gamble with my friends again, like fucking just fully dedicate myself to making YouTube videos to try to provide an income for my family. But I need to make way more steps in that direction. I don't post any solo videos anymore because I had a lack of motivation.
You get chipped away, dude.
I had a lack of motivation straight up. Like, I just don't know what to talk about and just had a lack of creativity because I wasn't fully committing myself to living in the moment. Like,
yeah, you only live once. This is the only shot you get, folks. Nobody gets out of here alive. Take your risk. I mean, just because things aren't looking great right now doesn't mean fucking stick it out and have a little pride in yourself. Believe in yourself. I mean, everybody says I got nobody that believes in me. Nobody gives a fuck. Who cares? Fuck it. Go for it. If you believe in yourself, that's 90%. You're 90% of the way there. Just put your fucking head down and focus. Don't do as much drugs. I love drugs, but they're not good for you.
I definitely think I smoke weed way too much. That's another one for sure.
Marijuana too much. Some people say they'll never quit. It horrifies me.
It horrifies me to be stone cold sober and live the rest of my life sober, but
you don't have the bravery to face a sober life.
Dude, I almost feel like that's what I have to do at this point because, like, no vice at all because I can't control myself.
It all bleeds into one another too.
Yeah.
Whenever you're smoking weed, I mean, what's a little bit of nick afterwards? And whenever you're smoking weed and nick, what's a drink? And whenever you're doing all three, why can't we gamble?
Why not jack off at the blackjack table, get forcibly removed?
They bleed into each other, folks.
Yeah, you guys got kicked out for counting cards. I got kicked out for coming onto my 21.
Yeah, so you shot up to the fucking chandelier at the blackjack table.
I think we should just wrap her there, folks. I think we did pretty good on this one.
Yeah, God bless you, folks. Keep your head up.
It's dark times. Find the light. It's there. You might think it's not there, but it's there. It'll shine whenever you least expect it.
Me and Dylan aren't worried.